back to goldstocktrades.com. It's Thursday, August 8th, 2019, and we're getting back into the good junior gold mining market. The gold price, which has been in the doldrums for many, many years, has finally broken out, and we're beginning to see some of our junior miners beginning to break out as well on some very significant news and financings, and financing doors have opened up with some rich billionaires that have been putting in tons of money back into the junior mining sector. Most notably, we see here Integra has had a big raise interest in financing and drilling. Stock has broken out from a clear double bottom here, classic double bottom here. And we saw also Minera Alamos break out on permitting news, new 52-week highs in Minera Alamos and Integra on good fundamental news. Sun Metals, investors are waiting for news. Drilling news should start coming out soon. Investors are a little bit concerned about copper is not yet moved yet with the price of gold. And gold is first moved, then silver's catching up, and last we're seeing copper. But Sun Metals has a lot of high-grade gold that a lot of investors don't realize about, and now when gold's reaching now 1,500, it's a lot more gold value than people realize. So that's one to keep an eye out. There should be steady news, big program in Canada. That and Triumph Gold, which has a historic program backed by Goldcorp. So Sun Metals is backed by Teck. Minera Alamos is backed by Osisko. Triumph is backed by Newmont Goldcorp, and they're drilling the deepest hole in Yukon, I think, to date right now to find the porphyry. So if they hit here, this could be very significant and break through those old-time highs and possibly make a very large gain here. If you look at the chart, the symmetry, technically, we could see at least a rise that could be maybe double or triple from these areas. This week, we also saw a breakout of Libero Copper, who has a Libero and GT Gold here are two very interesting discoveries in the Golden Triangle. While GT Gold also has Goldcorp that has come in recently. This is much earlier stage, but it has a lot of similarities in the soil anomalies of Libero and GT. And this has the geologist of Ross Beaty's Lumina Copper running the program. So Ross Beaty's a known very rich billionaire investor. So there's maybe a chance, if they're successful here, to get some more interest here. And the Golden Triangle now, as we get towards the summer, has been opening up. Another one that a company that's not here on the chart yet is Strike Point, SKP, which has had news of rush assays. And the CEO has gone, you can see on his social media, is up at the site. So, and they put out news that they're rushing the assay, so that's a very good sign. And Eric Sprott's a shareholder, that's SKP. One that's not really followed yet by the investors is that you should keep an eye on, especially if you like silver, is Outcrop Gold. Outcrop Gold, which is acquiring a very high-grade silver mine in Colombia, possibly the highest grade silver mine. Very under-followed company yet, but has a placer dome, very talented geologist at the head of it, and a very high-grade silver project. Plus, they have a gold project that's partnered with Newmont. Another interesting company that you may hear of that I like is that's going to be drilling in Nevada in a very tight share structure. And that came public recently, 20 cents. A lot of the shares from the earlier financings have, the overhead has been, you could see that it's gone down from, it opened at 20 cents and went down to 10, and now it's been basing. They should have news soon with drilling, a very interesting project that was vended in by the Andy Wallace Cordex company, which is very prestigious Nevada explorers. So they're going to start drilling that. Drilling news from Nevada right now with gold price breaking through 1,500 could be very important. So I'm looking for these companies that are actively drilling here. So Integra is increasing their budget. They just now, Mineral Alamos just got the permit, so they're going to be going into production here. Plus, they have so much upside with the exploration. But this is a production story, so this is maybe moving from junior status to possibly a mid-tier producer. So that's one to really keep a close eye on. Please remember that I have a conflict of interest. I own significant positions in these companies. Some of these companies are website sponsors, so I may be helping them out with website traffic. So please be aware that I have a conflict of interest, and I'm heavily invested in the junior mining sector and all these companies that I have highlighted up right here. This is something that I believe in. This is something that I've been focused on now for 20 years. Gold has just been breaking out. I have not seen charts like this since the beginning of my career 20 years ago when we started the first bull market in the gold miners. These things can go up very high from these levels, especially when you see gold that has been basing for now almost 7 years. So it's a long base. We may be onto a second leg of this gold market, which started in the late 90s. The second leg of a three-wave pattern is usually the most powerful and the largest. And you can see by the setting up of a lot of these charts, these cup and handle patterns, these double bottom breakouts, these bullish saucers, bases, that we're in a market that is turning from a long bear into the beginning of a bull market, when you can see a lot of gains in these junior miners. But please do your own due diligence. Speak to financial advisors. Speak to licensed people. Don't invest money that you can't afford to lose. This is a high risk. It's a dangerous profession, mining exploration. You're going into difficult places, dangerous places. It's also dangerous financially, exploration, where you can do all the science, all the hard work, and it is exploration, and things fail. A lot of things fail, but there's also the great rewards of mining, and that's why I decided to go and make it my focus 20 years ago. And I hope that you can take a look at these charts and you can start learning the fundamentals behind these companies and the management teams, because you might be able to, in a good gold market, especially in the early stages, create a lot of wealth for you and your family in generations to come. So stay tuned to goldstocktrades.com. This is Jed Hamworker. The week, August 8th, Thursday. Have a wonderful week.